So I've been going to a gym, mostly doing high intensity interval training for going on 3 years. So at about 2 years or so, I just noticed that I had low back pain on the right side, mostly due to rowing. That's when I noticed it after I would get off the rower. I had a phone consultation with Dr. Leslie. We talked about my pain and what was going on. That was about an hour. So he really took the time to talk to me about that and establish why I had this pain. So my goal was really to get back on the rower, because at that point I had stopped going on the rower. I would do the bike or something else in place of that. And part of the rower, or part of that workout routine for this class, is being on the rower for either half or like 3/4 of that hour that you're there. So the plan was to get back on the rower, and that was really my goal, and to be out of pain. So Dr. Leslie really worked initially with stretching my back, and then he also has an app that's really great. It provides reminders of appointments, but also reminders of exercises that you can do daily. We started with just a few, all things I could do on my own at home. I didn't need any equipment. And then every week that he would meet with me, he would add one or two more. So at the gym I go to, there are coaches there. There's a coach for each class, and they're great, and they correct you on your form, but they don't emphasize the importance of strengthening your core. And without that, yeah, you could have a six-pack, not that I do, but you could have a six-pack, but your core isn't strong, and then that could lead to low back issues. So he really focused on that. Now that I've been seeing him for quite some time, it just comes naturally. So like movements at the gym, I just, like, before I get on the rower or I do a move, I kind of just focus on that core, and that kind of strengthened my back. From seeing Dr. Leslie at the beginning to where I am now, and we still do these check-ins, one thing that one of my coaches at the gym told me, and he's met Dr. Leslie because he's done some workshops there, and he said, I've noticed that you're much stronger. And he said this when I was on the floor doing some weights and other exercises. He said, I can really tell that it's made a difference. And I said, yeah, you see him back on the rower, because I was on the strider for so long, or the bike. And he said, oh yeah, I've noticed, and you don't have any pain. So I've really noticed the difference just being back on the rower. And if I have any issues when I do check in with Dr. Leslie via text or phone calls, and he's really good about that, I'll let him know. One week I felt like the left side of my back was bothering me, so we targeted that, and I didn't have any other pain on that side.